Hey guys, Super Gadget Guy here. Today I'll be demonstrating how do I check my blood sugar with the kit I have. Is the, here you go, AccuCheck Fast Clicks and the Contour Next USB with the Contour Next USB sticks with the Contour Next test strips. First warning, there will be blood, so if you don't want to see blood, please look away. To show you that this is a Medtronic and ready for sample. I basically rotate my fingers, alternating them every day. So just show you, line up and click. And here's a drop of blood. It doesn't hurt at all. Trust me, I'll scream like little girl. No offense to little girls. I'll definitely scream when it hurts. Let's see, number 110. This is before dinner. I usually check 3-4 times a day. Depends on how I feel like it. Definitely minimum 3 times. Sometimes 4 or 5 times if it's needed. 110, because I didn't check lunchtime, because I'm pretty consistent with my breakfast. I eat the same breakfast bar. I eat the same breakfast bar every day, so I know exactly how much carb is in it. So now it's tested, and without input into the pump, you guys can see it. The pump basically gets a reading of 110. Let me adjust it so that it knows, and then you can just hit next or bolus 110 and asks you how much grams of carb you're gonna take. And then we'll basically uses the bolus wizard you previously set up to calculate how much insulin you will need for this particular meal. You can do the same thing with, snacks or whatever, but this is a before meal, as you can see, before meal 110. And so right now I'm really good with the carb counting and stuff. Basically, I still need to check 3 times just to be sure. Basically, I check minimum before breakfast, because that's start of the day. Before dinner, it's just, because dinner I usually eat a big carb loaded meal for dinner. Sometimes lunch too, but lunch, you figure if you made a mistake during lunch, the mistake usually is not that bad. Then let's say lunch at 1 o'clock, your insulin goes away at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, 3 hours later. I count 3 hours at 4 o'clock. And again, you have dinner at 6 or 7, so you only have 2-3 hours of really potential highs. And of course, if I feel like my blood sugar feels high, I wonder if it really is. I do a check, but usually I don't. I usually eat pretty much the same thing over and over for lunch as well, or my selection of lunch places during lunch, and then I test it before dinner because this is a big carb intake opportunity. I will do that, and I do a bedtime, because bedtime is important. If you get the bedtime number correct, you basically have a good 8 to 10, sometimes 11 hours, depends on how long you sleep, but minimum 8 hours or 7 hours of good solid flat numbers. That's assumed with the pump you have your basal rate set up correctly, which I did with the help of CGM. I got my basal down pretty flat. So one time bedtime, and you can be like, oh, dinner, I messed up. It's kind of low. I usually can feel it. Then you take some, candy, whatever, awesome dessert before bed. And if your number is kind of high, you can do, last before bed correction. And things usually work out pretty well. So, sorry. So here it is. This is my kid. Like I said, that diabetes or diabetes, whatever, I don't know how you say it properly. Maybe both are correct. Very painful disease. This step is not painful right now because you got a little callus on your fingers. You probably don't feel it after a while, but still you have to do this. It's very tedious. You cannot skip one day without this. You can skip probably one meal, but you still minimum 3 times, 4 if better. That's after a lot of painful, testing to start with, and CGM is still very painful. So if you know somebody in your family that have diabetes, give them a hug, show your support. It is pretty tough thing to manage. And I hope you learned a little bit of what's involved in terms of finger pricking, and doing sugar check. And thanks for watching. Please like this channel and subscribe. Thank you.